Should probably unlock my car. That would definitely help. Okay, well, we are here at the shop today. If you could not tell, we've got Jesse in the back packing packages. Andrew is roaming around and raiding my Chinese food lunch. I think he stole my last chicken on a stick. But anyway, we are here today and we are going to be pricing stuff for our booth over at Bedford because I've had several items sell out of there and I suspect that there are some empty spaces. So the goal today is to price stuff and get it over to Bedford Street Antiques. So here we go. So you like the painting?
Yeah.
I thought you'd like it.
Yeah, this side of the house is all asphalt driveway now.
Well, this was only done in 2002, so I wonder if they made it look historical.
Probably. I mean, if you Google Twin Sycamores, Gettysburg, all the pictures pop up of Mr. G's. There were actually 3 witness trees right there. I think they're down to 1 or 2.
Yeah, I remember seeing the one the last time we were there.
But if you go into his shop, like they have a gift shop in there, he's got a ton of pieces of the, tree available. You can buy pieces of it.
Hello.
That's pretty neat. Hello. And it is signed.
Hello.
Yeah.
What is it signed?
TLF.
TLF.
2002.
TLF. So we're not really sure who that is. Andrew's going to do a little bit more research on it. Hopefully be able to figure it out. Now I pulled out a few things that I'm going to price for the booth. I don't know if you guys have seen this video yet, but I picked up a ton of this coin glass at Goodwill. So it doesn't have a super high resale value, and the stuff that's been selling out of the booth has been kind of like middle of the road. So I think I'm going to put this into the booth. I also had this left over from Carlisle Antique Mall, so I'm going to stick that in here. That one is already priced. Figured we could look back here and see what I've got on the shelves that I can move over there. I did about 60 listings yesterday. So these shelves were absolutely packed. And now they're just kind of packed. But I've been trying to do like 50 listings every Tuesday. And they end on Sunday. I've been able to do it 2 weeks in a row. So hopefully that streak continues. But here is everything that I have photographed yesterday. And I'm not sure when you guys are seeing this video. I don't know if this stuff is still available or if it's moved on. These I know I listed as buy it now. This guy and his friend up here, they sold almost instantly. I listed them for 58 bucks a piece. I think I paid 18 each, so I made some money on those. These turned out to be Libby. I did see the L on the bottom, so I didn't know those were Libby. I'd never actually seen that design before with the coral on it. But there's a lot of stuff from our trip. I also started listing stuff over here and moving it to this shelf because I ran out of room on the cart, and the shipping shelves are full because the stuff from last week hasn't been packed yet. So started utilizing these new shelves. Oh my gosh. Totally forgot about this guy. I feel like maybe I should put this over into Bedford. He was our mascot for a while, and then we got moved into the back and forgotten about. He's so great. I just don't know what price I would put on. I don't even remember what I paid for him. I don't think I paid very much. Kate was absolutely in love with him, but she didn't need any more stuff at the time, and so I was like, you know what, I'll buy it. I think it's cool. So I ended up with it. And it hung around here for a while, and now it's probably time to move on, so I have to come up with a price for that. And this guy can go over there. That still has a marking. It looks like somebody had that priced for $32. Move that over there. And that's all I really see for now. Okay, well, I decided on these 2 music boxes. I'm going to be putting the Ray Dunn into my booth. I had some more stashed on the shelf over there. So all of the Ray Dunn, I think I have 18 on the 2 larger ones, 12 and 12. That looked to be about what they were selling for on eBay. So we'll stick them in there. These Neil the Frog canisters I have had for years and years, since I first started making Crazy Lamb Lady videos. And the reason they sat for so long is because when I went to go pull the tape off, they had this horrible tape residue on them. Now, they they're ready to sell. So I was looking online and they sell between $45 and $50, these metal ones. And so I'm going to put 48 on these and stick those over in the booth. I'm debating this guy over here. I think I'm going to go grab a measuring tape and see if we have a box for him to be shipped, because I feel like he'd do much better on eBay. But if I don't have a box big enough, and I think I have an 18, which might fit him. But if not, I'll stick him over in the booth. I was thinking like $265 on him, because I really have no point of reference. He's kind of like a original one-off. There's nothing like it. So it's not something I buy and sell very often, so I really don't even have my own experience to fall back on. So I think I'm going to list it for $265, and honestly, I don't even remember what I paid for it at this point. All right, so there it is. Everything is priced. I believe there is a total of 22 items stuffed in this box. And on top of this box, like I said, I ended up pricing this guy at $265. His sticker doesn't really want to stay put. There's nowhere to really attach it, so hopefully it makes it over there and I could just prop him up and he'll be all right. This is the new light that I had picked out for my dining room. You guys know I had that stained glass looking light chosen for my dining room. We finally got it up and it's just so dim. It's really dim, and I don't think it's the right light for the space. So I'm actually going to have to hire an electrician to come in and replace that light with this one. But also, this is the one that I bought to hang in the foyer. Oh, you know what? It has a plug on it. We could probably plug that in and see what it looks like. And there it is, all lit up. You can't really tell that it's blue. When it's lit up, it just looks regular, and it's not very bright. So I'm kind of like, is it an entryway light? I don't know. The fact that it has a plug on it, I could find another space for it. The plug is not very long. So I'll have to figure out something for this caged light, but I absolutely love it, and I am keeping it. I just have to figure out where I'm going to put it. Which brings me to the Naked People lamp. So it is signed here. You can see the signature. I sent a photo to Peter, and he came back with Fontanini, I think is what he said. And he sent me a comp of one of these selling for $365. Of course, I have a pair. So I think what I'll do with these is they're probably eventually going to end up listed as buy it now for the pair. I did try cleaning them because I thought that they were dirty. That's why it's by the sink, because I got my scrub brush out and my toothbrush and I scrubbed it all nice and good, but that is the actual finish. I thought it was dirty. I thought it was supposed to be like a cream color, but no. This is what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to be very earthy and look like it's dirty, when in fact it is not. It is clean. It's very clean. I know because I scrubbed it for like a good 5 minutes. So here is one of them. I had the other one stashed over there, but I will get those listed as a pair. Okay, well, I got a little distracted. I started looking at the glass that I had on the shelves, and knowing that the video dropped yesterday, I should probably have the stuff listed in this Tuesday's auction. So, took a bunch of photos. Put myself behind probably about 30 minutes. That's okay though. I got this photograph, this massive Murano bowl. I'm not sure if this one is Barbini or not. I'll have to do a little bit more research or just list it as Murano art glass. This one has been very frustrating. I know I've seen this signature before, and I know I've had an ID on it before, but for some reason I can't pull it out of my memory, so I'm not really sure who makes this one at the moment, but I will figure that out before I list it. I took a photo of this one. This one is marked. This one is Robert Burke, I think, something like that. It's hard to see in the dark. This one is Virsu, Virsu. Took a picture of the flugelhorn people, the weirdos. I say that endearingly, of course. I like them. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought them. And this turned out to be Eckholt. Jesse was asking me about glass the other day because he's started his own eBay and he's buying and selling a lot of stuff, but he's focusing mainly on golf clubs and pots and pans. But he's trying to branch out into other things. And so he was asking me about glass, and I picked up this piece of glass, and I'm like, yeah, it's always, you know, good when a piece is signed. And I'm staring at it, and it just all came together. I was like, wait a second. This is Eckholt. And you gotta hold it just right to see it, too. And I don't see a date on it, though. But yeah, that's what it is. So that was really exciting, because that means it's worth a couple $100s. And I think my total spend on this trip with the naked lamps was $400 and something. And so the Eckholt should cover about half of it, maybe a little bit more, and then this guy will cover the rest of it. And then of course I have this, that, and a few other pieces that I picked up. So that's going to be a really good sold video, I have a feeling. I am going to take this home with me. I started packing up some of my bittersweet today because I am going to take it to the house, and I think the black vase needs to come home with me too. Packed up 3 of my bittersweet vases. I'm going to try to tuck the black glass in there as well. We'll do that with the black glass. And then I still have 3 large bittersweets here in the window. Another black. I might try to grab that black glass vase. But I just have so much window space in my sun porch that I can actually accommodate a lot of these vases. And I think I'd rather enjoy them at my house than have them in the window here at the shop. Speaking of enjoying things at my house, you're coming home with me. This is Royal Hager. I don't know if you guys remember when I bought this. Well, it's Hager anyway. And it has that assemblage in it. I bought that last year. I was so excited about that, and then it got whisked away. Oh, I gotta be careful with those sunglass vases. Those are hundreds of dollars, I know. I only paid about $30 a piece for them. Well, no, actually, I take that back. These 2 I bought recently, and as you know, the prices have skyrocketed recently. So this one I think I paid $30 for, and these 2 were probably about $200 each. But still, in the scheme of things, that's a pretty good price for what they're going for right now. So I'm gonna put this box in my car. I'm gonna grab the box of stuff going over to Bedford. Probably swing through the Dunkin' drive-thru, and then I'll just go sprinkle it into my booth. Okay, well, all that remains is on-street parking, and I'm at the very, very last meter. Like, the building entrance is way down there, but I'm going to make the best of it. I'm hoping that this tree here does not hinder my ability to get my stuff out of the back seat, because that would kind of suck. But we're gonna give it a shot. It's kind of heavy, but I'm gonna stop complaining and I'm just gonna do it now. So here we go. Should probably unlock my car. That would definitely help. All right, I'll make it. Okay, well, I'm all out of breath, but I moved in the kitty. I put him over here. I knew he would fit here. Like, that's what I envisioned, was putting him here. The only problem is his tag continues to fall off. There's literally no way to fasten it to him. I even tried tape, and the tape won't stick either. It's just the finish on him. So, I don't know. Maybe someone will be resourceful enough to figure out that, oh, it must have fallen off and it's on the floor. But that works for now. That'll work. So you can see here we have some empty spaces. I believe that the canister set was here. That Holiday Designs canister set in avocado green, that sold for $48, which was fantastic. And I brought over Neil the Frog to replace it. I had a bunch of milk glass trinket dishes and whatnot sell off of this shelf, so those are all gone. And a green hobnail glass basket was there. And I think that's everything that had sold. I'm pretty sure. It looks like there's a few extra, like, empty spaces, but I could also just be going crazy. So I have this Dorothy Thorpe Lucite cake plate. I think that can go on this chest. As I mentioned in previous antique mall videos, I don't want to conceal the design. And the great thing is I had a Stengel charger or serving plate that was actually sitting on this chest, and it sold. So now the whole chest is visible, which I love. So this is clear. Now I'm gonna really realize it's there, which I don't know is a good thing or a bad thing. So I think that those will fill the space nicely. This can make me move over just a smidge. The glass shelves make me really nervous, and I don't want to put too much weight on them. That actually is a little bit heavy, and there is a crack here. It just makes me so nervous, but I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. The glass up here is looking nice. That's about as much weight as I think I can handle. You guys may remember these guys that I got at Goodwill. They were just little acrylic pressed flower things. I priced the smaller ones at $5. I was trying to move some like not too, I know, I'm trying. So I wanted some lesser expensive items because that seems to be really what is selling out of the booth. And I'm okay with that because the smaller sales really do add up. So it's good to have them sprinkled around. So I'll just keep those. The two larger ones with the bugs, I did $8 on those, but the other ones are $5. $48 on Neil the Frog. I'm gonna move these music boxes into here somewhere. This one was one of my favorites, just the way it's painted. It's different than all of the other ones that have this kind of inlaid wood look. Okay, well I think I'm satisfied with how things are at the moment. I filled in a lot of the empty spaces, and I added this vase. We had that over at Carlisle Antique Mall. It's contemporary, probably like a Home Goods or something. I've got 58 on that. And then Fostoria coin glass is over here. That looks like it's about to jump off the shelf. I moved this in. This is like, I've had it for a very long time. I found it on the other side of the shop, which we haven't utilized in very long. But I put 24 on that. It's a goat eating strawberries. I think it's a goat. It could also be a cow. It might not even be straw. I don't know. That's how I interpreted it. So there's no markings on the back. This actually sold once on eBay, and the winning bidder never paid. So it just kind of sat around until it came in here. It looks like, unfortunately, these have been damaged while they were here. Somebody may not have been careful with them, because I don't remember them being that chipped. There were chips, but I don't remember chips like that. So that's kind of a bummer, but we'll leave them in here. It's $28 for the pair. If they don't sell, I'll pull them out. I think the next time I come over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a bunch of stuff that's been sitting for a long time and then rotate it. I did add some Raydun. I didn't put very much on it. These aren't like super valuable Raydun pieces, but they are Raydun. So I think I'm happy with it for now. Tonight, I'm probably going to get onto Amazon and order some more hooks. Stay for the back. Come here. Stay. That makes me nervous with all this fragile stuff. I'm probably going to order some more hooks because I feel like I could put some artwork here. And this whole wall we can utilize as well. So there's definitely room to add artwork. And we have so much artwork at the shop that it would make sense for us to utilize all of the wall space. But I'm going to leave it like this. I'm going to take this up front. And then I think I'm going to do a little bit of shopping while I'm here. The last time I was in here, I purchased a few head vases out of here. And Paul actually ran into Andrew and said, "Did Jocelyn buy those head vases?" He knew it was me. It's so funny. So he admitted that he put stuff over here by our booth that he knows I would take a liking to. And he's absolutely correct. This thing is amazing. Let's check that out before we end this video. What even is it? $595. Wow. You know, though, I've been to those gem fossil mineral shows, and I could totally see something like this going for that price, because, wow, it's amazing. And it's got a stand and everything. That's incredible. Ashton has a smaller geode in his room that I got at one of the shows. What are these things? Those are fossilized. Was that fossilized wood? Those are crazy looking. Geode rock. Interesting. Those are cool. 35 for the pair. Anyway, you guys are gonna have to wait for my next. Oh, I can't leave my keys. Don't let me forget my keys. I have to wait for my next video to do a little shopping. But we're definitely gonna check it out because Paul is in here every Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. You know what? He is actually probably here right now. That might be him wheeling stuff around. He's here today, and he's probably stocking. So I'm gonna grab my keys and end the video.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see